ThePrioryEnterprise. We're doing our first review, and the review is of Max Payne 3. So, I'm going to get started on it now. So, I've heard great things about this game. We finally began to try it. It's Bill's, by the way. But have you played this, Bill?
Yeah, I've played a little bit of it. Played a few missions.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's quite good. I played the other two Max Paynes and they were good, but this actually seems to be better.
Okay, let's try it, man. Have you played any online or...?
Yeah, I played a little bit of online. The online's really fun.
That's good. Sweet. So we're gonna continue on Bill's account. So, anything good about the story?
Stories are quite good. You've got your sort of typical, damaged anti-hero. He's drunk, he's addicted. No, he's an alcoholic. He's addicted to pills and.
What's his story?
He's in Brazil because he's, as most Max Payne fans will know, his wife and child were killed, and he's just looking for something to do, and he's in Brazil doing private work. And he's trying to rescue this.
It's a, what's it called? It's a protector, eh?
Just private security.
Yeah.
Bodyguard.
So now I'm playing it. We should be able to see it in the back there.
We're at the part where he shaves his head for some reason.
And I'm shooting people. Yeah, so the way it feels is quite good. The bullet time is got to be one of the best. I mean, that's quite cool.
It's not as light as Stranglehold. It feels more heavy. Stranglehold was a bit
What do you mean by
dancey.
What do you mean by heavy?
Like it feels like your character's heavy and strong. Whereas in Stranglehold it felt too weak.
Oh, I've only played Stranglehold like once, and that was like ages ago. Would you believe it or not? So I have no idea what it'd be like. So I think the really cover system on this game is quite good as well. Like I could go around this wall now and like smash the door up and hit the door. That's quite cool.
The last enemy,
Yeah.
seeing it filled with bullets.
So the way it runs as well, it's smooth. It's not jumpy or anything. The way your character handles and moves it's just unique. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a Rockstar game. It's like all the other ones, but I mean, there's a different feel to this one compared to like Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto.
And unlike a lot of Rockstar games, it seems to have pretty solid graphics.
Yeah, very good graphics. The only difference about this one is there's no cars on Max Payne 3. So you can't just go in and drive about and try and run people over, which is what I usually do. What about multiplayer builds?
Yeah, the multiplayer is very good. It's quite like, it reminds you of Grand Theft Auto 4's multiplayer, although obviously largely different at the same time. You haven't got a big sandbox to play with cars, but it's more along your typical multiplayer Call of Duty line.
Yeah, and you have bullet time as well, which adds to the good gameplay as well.
It's rare that they'd put something like slow motion into an online game with other people. So
the way that works as well.
It's good how they managed to pull it off.
Like I said in the vlog as well, when you dive and someone else is in slow motion as well, that's very good. You know what I mean? It just adds to the feel so much. It's unbelievable. So if I had to rate this out of 10, I'd say about 8.5 to 9.
I'd say 9, possibly even 10, to be honest.
I've been online. I think there's a few bugs. I think because when I die, I'll be stuck on the death screen and it wouldn't let me respawn for like 5 minutes, and I'll be like stuck. So have you encountered any of these issues?
Not much. I mean, because you'd expect that with slow motion on that it'd be constantly annoying that you'd be going into slow motion, but you never seem to notice any of this happening. So it's pulled off quite well. The only real bug that I've found, which can be a bit irritating, is in story mode, where if you get killed and you've got a painkiller, which they'll put your health back up. You go into this mode where you can shoot the person who shot you. Sometimes they can be behind a wall, and you've got to wait like about 10 seconds before you fall to the ground and die.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't shoot them. But that rarely happens, but it can be irritating when it does.
That, yeah, I know it's quite a lot to do with it. Say I got really far in the game and that happened, I just get rage mode. So yeah, so basically at the moment the graphics, we've talked about the graphics and all this shit.
Yeah.
So
Worth another mention because it's surprising for a Rockstar game.
well, I think so. Okay, Grand Theft Auto 4. If you've ever played that, that was quite impressive itself. When I first had that, and I was looking at like the cars and stuff, when you see the wheels, it's got all the textures on it. You're like, what the hell? You wouldn't expect it from like a Rockstar game. But Red Dead Redemption was like, it didn't seem the best. Have you saw the graphics from Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah, I really like Red Dead Redemption playing.
I mean, the graphics on that, it could be better, I think. But on this, I think they just took it to the best they can get it. Because it's just, what can I say?
So, Rockstar have always been known for gameplay, but if they're managing to pull graphics as well, then they really are a winning company now. You know, graphics and amazing gameplay.
I'm on fire.
And if they can get this type of graphics into a big game like Grand Theft Auto 5, I really do rate them.
If you haven't saw any of the trailers for Grand Theft Auto 5, I suggest you check that out as well. Because it just looks brilliant. Who do you play as now?
There's been some theories. I think you play as a relative of someone from Max Payne. You something de Silva. You're part Brazilian or part Hispanic and part American.
Fair enough.
That's all I know so far.
I like the fact that there's airplanes in it. Can you actually? Has it been proven or said that you can actually drive an airplane?
I think Rockstar have given some promises. I think that maybe they'll break, but if it's San Andreas, then you can almost bet that it'll have the same, if maybe better than the old San Andreas.
Yeah, the old San Andreas was like the best one for me. I think it was really good and fun. You know, like if I wanted to get on a bike and just buddy up into someone's face, I could do it. It was really fun. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing we've noticed. For Max Payne, when there's projectiles being thrown at you like grenades and molotovs, you can shoot them out the air, which is good. And
Yeah.
if you do it in time, you can actually shoot it, but quite close to the person who's
Throwing it
and kill them.
and give them like the effect of what it do.
You know, taste of their own medicine.
It's basically what it is. I'm dying.
Shane was almost in a moment like I described, where he couldn't shoot his person who was attacking him, but he managed to
There
do
was a
it.
post in my line of sight, so I couldn't hit the person I was trying to shoot.
But he just moved.
But I just about got it. So overall, I think this is a very good game. I think if you haven't played it, I think you should. Like now, I have to shoot this rocket. That was good. I mean,
He led the path of the bullet followed into a RPG rocket and blew up the
person shot it. Yeah, it's quite good. So, what's the next game on the review, Bill?
Well, this I think maybe we could actually review trailers as well. Maybe should we have a look at the trailer for GTA again and see what we think of it? Or is there anything else?
Well, would you want to do an old game?
We'll have to think about it.
Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, comment. ThePrioryEnterprise out.